Hello Reformers and welcome back to Viking Conquest. Now when we left off we had just eliminated the snake, liquid snake, solid snake, one of the Metal Gear snakes. No, it's actually just a regular guy called the Snake and his elite band of forces, and we did that in an arena sort of situation. And we have now returned down to the south and we are required to return over to Finian in Ireland. So we're going to be doing that very, very soon. I've slimmed down my army somewhat. You know, I used to have about 85 or so units. Now we have about 53. I'm still very close to the refuge, so I'm just going to be dropping off a couple of extras once I am done with this battle, because as you can see, we're going to get a pretty decent renown reward for this, and that's the main reason why I'm doing it, of course. But then I think to myself, is renown really important? Actually not. Actually, renown is not that important, because according to sources, some people have said that companions actually make a big difference to your actual army capacity. I'm not entirely sure how true that is, or, you know, whether it makes a big difference or a small difference or whatever, but it seems like we have a massive amount of army capacity, and I gotta say I'm pretty happy with that, because, you know, usually I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm running around with 80 units or something like that, but no, I have a maximum company size of about 100 and, what is it now, 180 or so, which is pretty amazing. I think that's pretty awesome, so hopefully we'll be able to make good use of that in the future. At the moment, however, it looks like I'm just going to get absolutely murdered by a huge amount of thrown weapons. Yes. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. There we go, there we go. Go in there and deal some damage. Come on, Borgar. Yes, Borgar is doing a good work. A good work, yes. Good work. Okay, come on now. I hope my horse does not die. Really don't want my horse to die here. Oh, dear. It's going to die here. Oh, that was close. That was really, really close. I was really worried there for a second. Okay, so let's just get off our pony and deal a little bit of damage the old-fashioned way. There we go. Yes, let's get in there. Try and do a little bit of damage. Really? Half of our army has fallen already? Are you serious? I find that hard to believe. It doesn't seem... Really? Did they already kill over 26 of them? That is very... Yeah, they did. They killed 28 of us, actually. Well, not killed, but they took us out a little bit. Yeah, semantics. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, there we go. 9 renown. Pretty decent. And 8 morale. And we lost 6 units to the Grim Reaper. And, well, we do get a couple of captured enemies, which is always nice. Gonna take those. There we go. And we can take a couple of these to sell as well. I still have a little bit of wine left over from our previous trading trip. But I mean, obviously, I can't really go over there again. I mean, I could, but I kind of want to finish this quest. And, well, you know, many of you have actually said that this quest is really amazing. So I'm hopeful that we're going to have a good old fun time doing it. So let's just put those guys back in there. I'm going to wait here for some time because we are a little bit injured. And then I'm going to be making my way over to Cardiff. Actually... Should I go to Cardiff? Yeah, I guess Cardiff is the easiest, and then I'm going to be making my way over by boat to Dublin, and then we're going to go to Finian from there. That seems like a pretty decent way to go, and maybe along the way I can try and, well, maybe sell a couple of things, and then we can, well, maybe make a little bit of extra cash. Oh, these guys are wanting to attack us, most likely. I'm not going to allow it. Thank you very much. And I guess I'll see you when we arrive in Dublin. Okay, so we've arrived back at Finian, and we're going to be speaking to the Abbot. Hello there. Yes, the snake is dead. I know. Our spy sent a messenger with the news. Here is your reward. As you see, my patron is very generous. That being said, I have a suggestion. Our spy told us that you had bantered away with the snake too much. This was a mistake. He could have dissuaded you, and also the less you know about my patron's business, the better it is, for your own sake. I understand. There is another danger that threatens Eriu. I hope that it is not another murderer and not an assassin. I'm just going to say nothing. Across the sea, that place has become a refuge for the enemies of Eriu. It is a place that breeds intrigue. 2 people, in particular, pose dangers to us. They are that person's grandchildren. Flaith Bertach. Yes, I have no idea, really. Come on now. Your mission is simple. Go and find out where they are hiding. as nobody connects you with my patron, you can simply ask the mayor, a man called Dongle, for this information. For this easy task, you will get another 5,000 pennies. Ah, that's actually pretty cool. Alright, well, I spent 1,200 to come over here, amusingly enough, because apparently the wages for the boat, you know, for the little guy that is just like, hey, I can take you across the, you know, the little channel place. You know, we could just go from Cardiff to Dublin, and I didn't think it was actually going to cost that much, but 1,200 is actually a pretty decent amount. Obviously, I am running around with about 30 or so units, so maybe that makes a difference. Anyway, we're going to go and see Dongle. He's got some USB ports to, you know, slot himself into and everything, and we're hopefully going to stop him. Or ask the mayor for the information. There we go. Yes, anyway. Dongle has a weakness for gold. Ah, gold connectors, I guess. I'm sure you'll be able to convince him. Come back as soon as possible with news about the location of Fyhrr children. Yes, grandchildren. Oh, yeah, that name, really. Yes, you keep those handy. Apparently he's not going to pay us in advance this time around. Your well still does not go anywhere, sir. Yes. Alright, so we are now here, and there's Cardiff. So, I mean, look, Dublin's actually quite, you know, decently far away from Cardiff, so I suppose it really doesn't make... I suppose there's no wonder why it cost quite a bit. Anyway, let's have a look. Where do I have to go? Over here. Where is that? That is actually not that far away from Cardiff. That's pretty good. Okay. We should be able to do that in this episode. I was thinking, oh, it's going to be far away, and I don't really want to do, you know, something that's going to take me all the way across the planet. But this time, yeah, okay. I don't mind that. Hello, shipwright. You're very burly, aren't you? Look at his chest. He's just like, my chest is very large and very hairy. Yes. He's a manly man. That's how we know. That's how we know he's a manly man, right? Yes, exactly. That's a joke, obviously. He's probably just like, oh, I've got to watch my documentaries or whatever. Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know, really. Okay, well, this is going to take me a little bit of time. As you can see, the shipwright is not particularly a good shipwright because he takes a long, long time to get to a destination. Okay, so we've arrived at the place that I will not pronounce because I don't actually know where this is in modern-day Wales, so I'm not really going to, you know, disrespect it, I suppose, by being like, Meguaid. I did it anyway. For some reason. Yes, I did it anyway. My apologies. Okay, so let's have a look. Where is the fellow that I need to speak to? Do I need to speak to the bishop or the mayor? I think I need to speak to the mayor, right? Well, his name's Dongle, so I would assume... yeah, I could actually ask permission from the Lord to recruit people, so I should probably do that. Okay, so Dongle is around his... Is he... Wait a minute, do I have to literally... I have to walk through town, don't I? Yes, because the mayor usually is around town somewhere. Is that him over there? Why would he be standing around a fire? That's the armorer. And the weaponsmith? Okay, what's going on here? The weaponsmith is really short. What is up with that? This guy must be a giant. I mean, he's much taller than I am. Oh, yes, look at that. What a crazy guy. Wow. Okay. I think he needs to play some b-ball, to be honest. I don't think he... I'm not entirely sure the armorsmith's life is for him. Yes. Anyway, we found Dongle. He's not in a USB port for some reason. But anyway, we're going to ask him what's up, what's up here. Hello, stranger. You seem to be new to this place. I am the mayor of the town. Yes, okay, so I've heard that the grandchildren of Fyhrr are here. Did you know that? Yes, everyone has heard of them. The children of the son of... the brother of... Yes. Oh, anyone that can pronounce those, props to you, really. Really do. Anyway, called Findliath or Fair Warrior. And, yes, that guy's untimely death gave Eid access to the throne of Aeleach. Yes, I'm sure that's not even how you say that, to be honest. And that guy's family had a bad end too, but 2 of his children escaped with the 2 grandchildren. I heard that one of the 2 who escaped died recently. I feel very sorry for him, so very tragic. Okay. I have some silver that I want to give to this town. No, not particularly. Can you tell me where to find them? Hiding somewhere where they cannot be found. They have many enemies. I must find them. This silver could help. You look like a trustworthy sword, and I do not owe anything. Okay. Oh, he can be bought very easily for, $9. I mean, how much is a dongle nowadays? Yeah, okay, so anyway. Do not owe anything to his grandchildren, but I would like, in return, service to my community. Make their life better so that they love you in this town, and then we'll talk again. What? What? They have to love me in this town? Are you serious? Okay, wait a minute. Alright, okay, fine. I'm gonna do this bandit quest and deal with the looters. I have 4? Look at that, I have 4 relation. Is that enough? Enough. Is that not enough for them to love me? Oh. I have to buy their love by the looks of things. Okay. I'd like to buy every man who comes in here tonight a jar of your best mead. Let everyone know the generosity. Yes, okay. Wow. This is interesting. Okay, I was unaware that I would have to do something like this. A bit disappointing, actually, because I thought to myself, yes, I'm going to get away with this, no problem at all, and I won't have to do much. But, yes, I probably should have spent the 5,000. I thought I could do it multiple times, actually. Do you have any progress? Not yet, sir. Okay, so I have to deal with some looters here. With the surrounding countryside. Okay, so what's this going on about? Oh, there we go. You need to raise relations above 10 points. So basically, I could literally just wait a number of days and then just continue to buy people drinks in the tavern. Yes. Anyway, I think I should probably do this anyway, because these are just ruffians. This should be pretty fun. And I like the larger scale battles, personally, in Viking Conquest. I feel like they are much more fun. Although, it really depends. I feel like sometimes, if you want something a little bit more casual, then a battle that is, I don't know, a small scale battle of about, I don't know, 10 to 15 guys. I think that's pretty cool and quite a lot of fun. And then anything between 15 and, I don't know, 15 and 80 is not really very fun for me, but after that, anything above 80 is really, really cool, because most sides will have pretty decent numbers then, and then you have a lot to sort of worry about. Like this, for example. I mean, just look at how many units they have on the fields of battle, and it's just really, really cool, because you get so many targets, and you've got to be pretty worried about being massacred, which is obviously quite a big worry to have, considering most of the enemies you're going to be fighting, with the exception of these guys, of course, are going to be, elite Vikings of some sort. And obviously you want to be very, very careful of those. So, yeah, there we go. At least we're winning this, and amusingly enough, I'm not able to kill these in one hit. There we go. There's a little bit of a little bit of better damage there. And, oh yes, by the way, I did get a sword, as far as I'm aware, from the Snake quest. And that sword is a one-handed / two-handed weapon. And I gotta say that I don't know whether I'm going to be using it. I haven't really taken a very close look at it just yet, so I thought we could take a look at that together, just so you can see it as well. So I thought that might be rather fair, considering we went through the same quest together, so why not? Anyway, there we go. All the enemies have been dispatched to the crime scene. Yes. Yeah, you get it? Crime scene, investigation. Yeah, never mind. Alright, so there you go. We did it. 47, only 1 casualty. That is hilarious. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. 3 renown, 10 morale. Not bad. Now, we can capture these guys. They're kind of not even really worth capturing. The loot is not really even worth taking, to be honest. So I'm just going to leave it, because you never know. I might find a place that is a little bit better. Alright, so am I going to continue fighting ruffians? I suppose I should, but I guess the first thing I'm going to do is level up Kaio here. I guess I might as well get him a little bit more in strength. Oh, it's always difficult to level up in Viking Conquest, in my opinion, because you only gain an attribute point every 5 levels. So knowing what to spec into is half the battle, really. Alright, so I guess I should spec into Power Strike, make him a little bit better in that regard. I guess that's the way to go. Okay. Okay, cool. Right, so let's go and fight those guys as well. Yes, you cannot escape. Wow. Now, here's the thing. Usually this particular quest is absolutely awful for me, because the bandits usually spawn really, really far away, and they're just, in general, very hard to find. At least that's been my... that's been my experience with this kind of bandit quest. I know there are, like, I think 2 or 3 different bandit quests where they require you to, quote-unquote, deal with looters or find the bandits that have been raiding the caravans and so on and so forth. But most of those do tend to give me quite some problems, because they will either spawn the enemies far away, or you just won't be able to find them due to a low spotting skill, or whatever the case. But thankfully, they seem to have learned their lesson in Viking Conquest, and they're literally making it very, very easy, basically brain-deadly easy, to find the looters in question. And I think that's really, really good, because, for people like me that don't really want to search all the way, all over the countryside, just to find some looters, this is really, really a great change. And I'm pretty happy with that, so... yeah, I suppose... because of my happiness, I'm just going to run in here and make an absolutely awful tactical decision. Yes, there we go. And it seems like my forces aren't even running in, so that's also a really fantastic strategy right there. Yes, Borgar is known for his strategy, as we all know. I mean, if you've seen him before, then you certainly know that he's very good at strategy, and even better at fighting. Oh yes, don't even get me started. He's just an absolute wonder in the combat arena. Yes. He's like, what is a combat arena, reformist? Yeah, that's what he's asking me right now. And I'm just like, drawing a blank. Yes, that's what's going on there. Alright, well, doesn't matter. We're good. We are fine. Should I literally just... Are they running, or are they chasing me? Because I wouldn't mind just ending the battle prematurely. Don't really mind that. Because our force is going to take quite a long time to even catch up here. Oh, it seems like, no. It seems like they're doing a pretty decent job of it. Alright, is that it? No, there seems to be one more, and he's going to be the only one to escape. He can live to tell the tale. Yes. Of Borgar the very strategic, yes. I wonder whether it's one of those ironic names, like a really big guy called Tiny, it's like that, I guess. Okay, so let's go over here. How many have we killed so far? I mean, we've killed many, haven't we? We've killed, what, 2 groups so far? So I suppose we should be absolutely fine to tackle more. I would love to be able to auto-resolve most of these fights, but considering I don't really have a very big number disparity between us and them, it's probably going to end up in us losing many more units than we'd otherwise like to. And most of these units are actually pretty good, so I don't really want to lose them for nothing. Now, where are they? Oh, they're all the way over there. Okay. Technically, I could literally just go in here by myself and attack them and do pretty decent damage, but obviously they have slings, and the slings are pretty good damage from what I've seen so far, so I don't really want to run in there and get my horse killed for nothing. But it seems like things are going quite well, so I don't need to worry too much about it, I suppose. Or maybe I do. Look at that. They're able to whittle down my mount pretty easily. Let's just bear in mind that my mount does not exactly have the most HP or the most armor ever, so it is quite difficult to justify going in there and potentially getting it crippled, because once you get it crippled, it's a slippery slope. Yeah, it's a slippery slope because it's gonna move slower. Obviously you can heal it, but once you heal it, then it becomes a normal pony instead of a stubborn pony. I quite like the character of it being a stubborn pony. It's pretty good. It paints a pretty vivid picture. Can you imagine a stubborn pony not wanting to eat its sugar cubes? No, who are we kidding? It probably wants to eat the sugar cubes, right? Yeah. Anyway, we're done. We're done here. And why is that one guy... That was funny. Did you see? Wow, look at all the javelins and all the throwing spears. This guy was literally like, I'm gonna charge at you with all my might. And our guys were just like, really? Is this guy serious? And then they just threw all their throwing spears at him. Yes, poor guy. Anyway, there we go. We're done. We're done with that. And we do have a couple of others in the area, and I guess I'm gonna just clear a couple more of these out myself, and then we're gonna be speaking to Dongle once again, and we're gonna see what he has to say for himself. But for now, I'm gonna be ending this episode off here. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.